Very good evening and welcome to Empire Ballpark here for Harcher State League Grand Final. Game number 2 between the Braves and the Giants. Opportunity for the Braves tonight to hold the trophy that they currently hold. It's going to be Matt Kennelly throwing the first pitch down and Nicholas Riley. Paul Morgan's my name. Guy Belair alongside me tonight, bringing you all the action from Game 2. Guy, good evening to you, and of course you were here Wednesday night as well. The Braves got it done pretty easily in the end, and now, as mentioned, just one win away as Matt Kennelly starts it off exactly how they'd like it with a strikeout on Riley.
Yeah, the Braves had a dominant hitting performance in that game. Tucker Smith also 9 innings of limited runs against the Giants. Obviously, they only got the 2 runs played against them. And they were a hitting machine. Tim Kennelly had the 3-run home run.
Cooper up now for the Giants.
And they had hits all throughout the lineup. The 4 Kennelly brothers pretty much did most of the damage. Jeff Kerr was a hard hit ball, and then they played great defense all night too.
Hit down to Beaches. Beaches a couple of steps across, throw across to Josh Kennelly. Time to pick outs. So defensively, the Braves look like this. It's Rigdon out and right, then it's Tim Kennelly in center, Jeff Kerr's over there in left, then Sam Kennelly at third, Smybert at short, Beaches at second, Josh Kennelly over there at first, Kevin Clark behind the dish, and of course Matt Kennelly on the bump, and now it is Byron Armstrong. Of course, we got to see Byron a little bit this year, earlier in the summer in a Heat uniform, young prospect, got a bright future ahead of him, and probably one of these guys that you could just see inject some life early for the Giants is what's critical.
Yeah, I think the Giants, the ticket they have cut out against them is they have to match the Braves offensively. I think both squads have good pitching, but they need to be able to match things offensively. On Wednesday night, they were not able to do that. Byron, of course, had a pretty good game. He did have the hit that led to the 2 runs that he smashed a line drive off the center field wall, and that plated the 2 runs there for the Giants. Had a couple of bad hops on the infield, but he had one phenomenal play where the bad hop actually put him on his backside, but he was still able to get the throw over to Dawson to get the out.
Strike there, count goes full now, so
there's one defensive change for this game, obviously, for the Giants. Chris King comes into the lineup as Jacob Sandich was hurt.
He's going to hit to Sam Kennelly. He'll toss it across to his brother Josh in time. 3 up, 3 down. That's the way they like it. So off the field go the Braves. And the Blue tonight. Have a look at the Giants for the first time. And yeah, so it's do or die, of course. Great ending to his Harcher State League. Of course, it was the Braves last year as well. A memorable game, of course, against the Eagles. That was a great series, and of course, I'd say they broke the drought because they won it a little while ago. But
I think we counted something up with that. I think if the Braves win this one, they would have won six titles in the last 12 years. So one half the.
All right, take a quick break and we'll see what Tom Bailey and the Giants can do after this break.
Nexus Airlines, an airline dedicated to connecting regional Western Australia and beyond. From the Northern Territory and Kimberley, right down through the Pilbara and Midwest and onto the vibrant streets of Perth City, Nexus Airlines connects us all. Connecting you to family, to work, or a well-deserved break. Nexus Airlines, connecting us.
Leading off the Braves, 1.5 of first inning, second baseman Joel Vicious.
Joel Beaches to get things going for the Braves. It'll be Joel Beaches, James Smybert, and Tim Kennelly. Have a look at the first opportunity for Tom Bailey, of course. Long-time Wanneroo Giant, Tom Bailey, of course, Team Australia, the Perth Heat as well. Last outing we saw, big outing in that sort of final for the Heat. He came in and did a phenomenal job. Pitched those 3 innings, which were crucial to get that win against Adelaide in the Championship Series, and can absolutely throw a gem, can Tom, and can go deep in this game as well, and that's exactly what the Giants are going to need.
Yeah, they're definitely going to need Tom to be on his A game this evening and go as deep into the game as possible. Wanneroo did have to use about 6-7 pitchers, I think, if memory serves me correct, on Wednesday evening. So a few guys got hit around in that 12-2 ball game. So
jam shots.
Daniel Stevenson making a play there. So the Braves have been, or sorry, the Giants have been very good defensively. So they've had Summers, Armstrong, and Stevenson have kind of anchored that middle infield and the left side of that infield for the Giants for going on 4 or 5 years now.
So defensively, they do like this. The Giants will have James Smybert in for the first time. It's pitcher out and right, Riley in center, Cooper in left, Stevenson at third, Armstrong at short, Summers at second, Jones at first, King behind the dish, and as mentioned, Tom Bailey on the bump. Bailey this year for pitched 36 innings across the season, 1.25 ERA. Struck out 35 along the way as well. Foul ball out there for Smybert. Beautiful night at the ballpark as well. And 260 in the season, 26 degrees. Breeze as well. I kind of feel it's that swirling breeze that's kind of coming into your screen as well. So difficult night for the long ball, but favours the left-handers for mine if I can run into one. But we can string the hits together, geezer. Chops that one down, playable for Summers. Couple of steps, throws across. 2 quick outs, so
I do think this one's going to be a pitching duel a little bit. I think obviously the Braves can play a little bit looser because they do have the 1 game in hand right now and they're playing to win it tonight. But I don't expect Wanneroo to back down. I think we'll have that close ball game, maybe a 3-2, 2-1 ball game.
Well, here's the man Tim Kennelly now, who got a home run the other night for the Braves late in the ball game. He's got the power. He's done it plenty of times as well. So,
well, he did it the other night.
yeah.
He had a monster shot there into the left field and up into the trees.
Of course, achieves so much at the Braves organization, achieves so much at the Heat organization. Of course, he'll be getting well and truly set for Premier 12 baseball before the State League season starts next year. And these two faced off many, many times. And advantage to Tim Kennelly, 3-0 pitch for Bailey. Sam Kennelly waits on deck for the Braves. Pitch comes in and TK just lets that one go above the letters. Draws a walk. We have our first base runner of the evening. So Sam Kennelly, we talked about it earlier, top of the card, was arguably the best on the field on Wednesday night, and 5 RBIs and more importantly, kind of got things going early for the Braves.
Yeah, you go up and down their lineup, and I don't necessarily think it's been the same person each time when they've had their big innings. And Sam, has worked away, so missed some time during the season, but and then obviously did play in and out of the Heat lineup as well. But he's come alive here for the grand final and playing some really good baseball now.
Hard hit ball is going to get past Stevenson. So hustling to third will be Tim Kennelly. Slide in, and so it was a well hit ball again by Sam Kennelly. Just took that funny hop in front of Stevenson, but the fact of the speed it was hit, which sort of caught Stevenson wrong-footed, and through it went, and all of a sudden now you got runners on the corner. The walk becomes dangerous now because the tying run 90 feet away with Kevin Clark, an opportunity to cash in right here on Friday night, Harcher State League Championship Baseball.
And I know you and I called the Heat games all season, but I actually think the field is playing a little bit differently here in the month of March. It's really hard. Ground balls are really getting through the infield, so it's taking some funny hops on those third basemen, shortstops.
You've had sort of you've had the harder. You've also had the factor that there's been no rain, so you're not getting. Not getting the water you'd like on that infield, but it's playing hard. And fact is, it's playing the same for both teams.
No, it is for both teams, but I think it's for some of those Heat guys. Well, just indifferent. I think it's playing a little bit differently. The groundskeeper's been doing a heck of a job just to keep up with it. It still looks a treat here going into this late in March, but it's definitely had a lot of baseball played on.
Clark shoots that one into the seats. Of course, Clark, long time member of the Braves organisation. Now he's been there as long as I can remember. Certainly the new wave of Braves. And we talked to Cameron Lamb, Dan Schmitz, Kevin Clark, Tim Kennelly's, Matt Kennelly's, all these guys. Kevin Clark's been right there the whole way. Little jam shot from Kevin Clark's not going to work out in the end as Summers tosses it across to Jones. We're through one complete here. Harcher State League Grand Final. Game number 2. Braves, Giants, no score in this one. Quick time out from us. Back for more after this.
My name's Greg Elliott. I'm the president of the Wanneroo Giants Baseball Club. I've been around the club for 30-something years now. I've been the president for 5 years and involved in the committee, I guess, for 15 years. Wanneroo Giants have had quite a long relationship with Harcher now through the general manager of Harcher being a part of the baseball club, set up quite a good relationship in regards to buying all our products for our canteen and our cleaning products over a number of years now. Harcher are a major sponsor of the baseball club. They help us out in regards to everything we order with our sponsorship. Sponsorship to any sporting club is a major part of a club, and Harcher being a major sponsor for us really helps us in the community. Harcher makes our lives a lot easier, not having to chase around products through the supermarkets. It's all delivered on time and we get exactly what we order when we need it. I'd recommend Harcher to any sporting or community club. As a company, they help us out with everything we need. Everything is here on time and we get exactly what we order.
Thanks to our partners Harcher for all the support they have for Harcher State League Baseball. There's good supporters there of the Wanneroo Giants as well, who currently are tied with the Braves. No score in this one. Top of the second. Paul Morgan's my name. Guy Belair alongside him. Kennelly on the bump for the Braves. It's Ben King, the designated hitter for the Giants. Due up for the Giants, Ben King, Courtney Jones, Dawson Summers. Kennelly winds and deals, and that one's a hard hit ball that should be playable for Tim Kennelly, but it's running out of room, and Tim Kennelly makes a great catch in the end. Boy, that was something special because that ball started to tail away from Tim Kennelly, but he tracked it perfectly, put the glove up at the exact right time, and boy, I tell you what, there's not many people, certainly across the country, when you look at that catch, that's a double 9 times out of 10. But Tim Kennelly does an incredible job to track that. Gem from TK. Help his brother out on the bump. So we've got a Kennelly at first, Kennelly at centre, Kennelly at third, and Kennelly on the bump. Makes life easier as a broadcaster. Swing from first baseman Courtney Jones. So King robbed of arguably a double as that one's back down, and Beaches take a couple of steps through to Josh Kennelly in time. Took it out. Second baseman Dawson Summers due up now.
Now batting the second baseman, number 2, Dawson Summers.
So Matt Kennelly, he put together a heck of a season. Kennelly, 58 and a third innings pitched. Had a 5-2 record in the end with a 2.31 ERA. Kind of took that, took the workload off. Last year, of course, we had Tucker Smith, who was phenomenal and won the Neville Pratt medal and had a great year, but he spent a lot more time with the Heat this year, Tucker Smith. So,
well, he was phenomenal on Wednesday night.
Absolutely, a master of keeping him off balance. 1-1 pitch to Summers. Summers bangs that one, comes off the comes off the cleat of Matt Kennelly. Race to first base, but good job from Dawson Summers, beats it out. So comes off, takes a hop off the bottom of Kennelly's cleat and shoots out to Beaches, but plenty of speed there from Dawson Summers. Chris King now. So first runner aboard for Wanneroo tonight. Because it's early doors here. Big day coming up, of course, Sunday as well, there at McGillivray Oval. Also, Vic Park, Belmont. In Forester Park. They'll be, because they'll be all there for the B grade final. Of course, Vic Park, Belmont in the B grade final against the Morley Eagles there at home. So they'll be good afternoon on Sunday.
That'll be a former state league matchup of the early 2000s there. So.
I believe that's a.
I think it's a 10 o'clock game.
10. Yeah, it's an 11 o'clock game. Right? So. King in 44 fouls that one off.
The community league has the north of the river champions scoring off against the south of the river champions. So
we're at that time of the year when Major League Baseball's back in swing. Of course, the Dodgers and the Padres and Seoul. It's been nice to be able to sort of tune into Major League Baseball on the same time zone.
at 7 p.m. like
Yeah.
you would if you were in the state. Yeah. Not having to do the old 2 in the morning or the 5 in the morning wake up calls. Yeah.
0-2 count. So Kennelly, good pitch gets him out of this. He would have been happy with Thursday night off, and fellow Saints man, Matty Kennelly.
They look good this year.
With the victory last night.
I wanted to pick them. I was hemming and hawing, and
Sammy, really, it's good Saints man as well. Sammy Kennelly.
I was hemming and hawing, and I've been burned one too many times by Collingwood and not picking them in the close ball games. I'm going to go with them, but I was happy to see the Saints do it. Keep the Pies winless.
1-2 count for Chris King. 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Pitches in, swing and a miss. Got it. So Matt Canelli gets the strikeout, gets out of the inning. Head to the home half of the second here. Harcher State League Championship Baseball. Back for more after this.
Good Sports provides a great deal of assistance to all associations.
We're extremely lucky that we've got an organisation like Good Sports that provide us with the education to implement the right policies.
The guidelines and resources that are available to us free of charge on the website are fantastic. Easy to navigate, amazing to use, an excellent source of information for our members and our volunteers.
Good Sports has been great because they've been able to provide us a guideline to follow, and it's been a lot easier rather than setting something up from scratch. We've also been able to promote our club and get new members in and sponsors, and to know that we're doing the best we can for the community.
The legal requirements to operate a sporting association are many and varied. Good Sports provides simple, straightforward procedures to ensure that we comply with those obligations.
Welcome back here to Empire Ballpark, Harcher State League. Game number 2 in this championship series between the minor premiers, the Wanneroo Giants, reigning premiers, the Braves Baseball Club. Morgan's Way, Eagle alongside them. Equation is pretty simple. Braves win. They
23-24. Champ.
The Giants force game 3. Here again tomorrow. So Matt Canelli doing the Shohei Ohtani. Pitching and hitting.
Interesting news out of baseball.
Yeah, that's a story there. That's something. That's a... Well, that is also one of the great clickbait stories. So you'll see that ad nauseum over the next couple of days. It'll be Matt Canelli, Jeff Kerr and Josh Canelli due up. Matt Canelli, of course, the
big news out of Australian baseball as well. Former Heat coaches coaching competitors again.
Yeah, Book Knight. Congratulations to Book. Of course, one time the Wanneroo Baseball Club as well, Book, and then he'll be over Sydney to take the reins for the Blue Sox next year, which is exciting news.
And Jim Bennett will
go to Canberra. Travis Bizarre should go round 1, so we've got good stories.
I don't remember who it was, but somebody posted Adley Rushman's stats because he's the #1 pick, and his stats in the first 20 games, and what Bizarre has done is put him to shame.
Well, Matt Canelli draws that lead-off walk, which is some of the time they'll come back and bite you. So see what Kerr does here is he just stares down third base line. They're going to kind of use the bunt in play to get him in a scoring position for Josh Canelli coming out, which I would assume is probably going to be the play. But we'll,
I think the bunt is in play. We have seen him do it once before. Stevenson's moved in on the third base side, so.
Jeff Kerr, no, it's not, but it's a sort of a swinging kind of one that works effectively anyway. It does exactly what it needed to do, which is move Matt Canelli to second.
Almost even a little bit better one in the sense that, too, that had some funny spin on it that might have been a harder play for Dawson. So
Kerr does what he needs to do, but Dawson Summers, as you said, Getty, that, you know, we had a really good view of it from our broadcast booth, and you could sort of see that take that kind of, you know, that spin that sometimes.
If it almost had that little bit more oomph, I thought it was going to get through the hole, but
yeah. So Josh Kennelly now.
I think based on the way that ball came off the bat too, you can tell that Tom Bailey's kind of getting back to his former self. I mean, we know we said this during the heat season, he looked good, but you know, last year it was a bit up and down, and he was coming off that arm injury.
And usually with Tom, you know, I've seen him pitch many times, and usually when he's locked early, like if he's going to sort of, usually sometimes he'll struggle in that sort of first inning just to kind of hit and find the zone. But if he can lock himself in early, like he can put himself, you know,
you can ride him the distance.
Yeah, he's a dangerous hitter, and it's a dangerous pitcher, and he's got some nasty stuff still, Tom Bailey. And as I said, he can give you. It's got to put him in that position. That's an example there. Just freezes Kennelly. So Matt Kennelly on second, Josh Kennelly in the box. 1-2 count is Tom Bailey. High stride line socks, throws down. Kennelly, did he go? I think he did.
Not able to hold on that one, so.
Kennelly strikes out, big strikeout. 2 down now, Jack Rigdon.
Now batting in right field, number 34, Jack Rigdon.
So Rigdon for the first time tonight. .240 across the year. Even 11. It's an opportunity to have a number 12. Just repeating for the Giants. Pilcher and right, Riley in center, Cooper over in left, Stevenson at third, Armstrong at short, Summers at second, Jones at first, King behind the dish. A great season, the Giants.
Yeah, only had 2 losses with, you know, 2/3 of the way through the season. Fortunately, lost a couple in the back end. Did they end up something in 5, as I recall off the top of my head? I want to say 17 and 5, but I don't know if that sounds right.
Rigdon, 0-2, so Tom Bailey wants to get the team off the field. That one's hard hit ball. It's going to get by again, so just kind of gets by Stevenson again. So a couple of, as mentioned, sort of playing hard that infield and just playing fast as well. So
we've seen it get the best of people. TK Kurosawa in game 2 against these Giants struggled mightily with some errors and got the best of the guys the other night as well. Byron struggled with a couple there at short, and tonight it's getting the better of Daniel Stevenson.
So back to the top of the card for Joel Beaches. Beaches hard hit one up the middle. That's going to get through. So first run of the day is going to score. And that is Matt Kennelly. So Beaches drives in Kennelly with one up the middle. And the Braves in business. 1-0. Perfect bit of hitting there, Geezer, for Beaches. And
yeah,
again, that walk comes home to hurt.
The walk comes home to hurt. It was also kind of set up to be maybe an easy play out at 1. Dawson playing a little bit more up the middle than normal, but that ball hit just enough to be out of the range there of Dawson, because if he's playing where he is now, he makes that play and they're out of the inning.
So Smybert now, runners first and second. First pitch he sees shoots up, should be playable though. It's difficult opportunity, but in the end it's dropped by Stevenson. In foul territory though. So it was difficult. It was far more difficult when we had a good angle of it here as well, but had to make his way around in foul territory. And then the light tower, which is sort of...
It's a hard one that you say, and I know he is looking at the lights there, but he got camped under that one. So it's one of those that he wasn't still drifting. He was able to get camped. I was a little bit surprised that he didn't give way to Byron, who I thought had the angle on it, but he did camp and thought he had it off the edge of his glove. And when it rains, it pours.
And Braves, they'll hurt you in those championship games. That the errors come back to haunt you. So already 2 errors committed from the Giants tonight. They did go 28-6 in the season.
I didn't want to say too many wins. I was afraid if I did that one, it was going to be one too many. So
the Braves went 26-6. A tie as well. So it was the Giants, the Braves, the Eagles, and Vic Park, the top 4 teams, and the final 4 teams as well, all with 20 wins or more.
Perth did well to be that 5
That's
seed.
hard hit ball. This should score a run as well. Good hit ball from Simbert. Coming home to score in the end. Easily was Rigdon. So Rigdon scores. Braves jump out to a 2-0 lead. It's hard hit ball from Smybert, so should I say? Smybert. It's a hard hit ball to right. And for Tom Bailey, probably the last person you want to see now is Tim Kennelly. The error haunts, the walk haunts. It's a team like the Braves.
Can't give them the extra chances.
He was swinging hot bats, and it was evident on Wednesday night. It's a massive opportunity for Tim Kennelly now. From bottom of the second. Up by 2. Beaches waits on Beaches in third. Smybert over there in first as Tom Bailey just wants to let him know that he knows he's there. One pitch to Kennelly. Walked last time, TK.
The hardest thing about it too is he's such a patient hitter. He's not going to chase things.
No, that's exactly right. One there, but yeah, this is where Bailey would be frustrated for a couple of opportunities that should have got him out of the inning. But cannot afford to give TK something he wants. 2-1. Kicks and delivers, and TK gets a piece of it, fouls it off. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down.
TK's eyes lit up there with that little bit of high fastball over the plate. I think he was ignoring that the wind was blowing in.
Down on strike, so Tom Bailey. Nice bit of pitching from Bailey, gets the strikeout. The Braves grab a pair. We're through 2 complete here at Empire Ballpark, Harcher State League Championship Series. It's the Braves 2 leading the Giants 0. Back for more after this.
You know, my dad always said, you are what you repeatedly do. You don't have to have all the talent in the world to be a great athlete. It's all about the hustle. I've come so far. A baseball player works 365 days out of the year. It's not 170 games and then they're done. It's that grind you got inside of you to not want to fail.
back to Empire Ballpark. Third inning here. Braves grab the pair. They lead 2-0 in this one. Paul Morgan, Guy Belair bringing all the action from Harcher. State League Grand Final Series, game number 2. 3-game series. Tonight's the night for the Braves. They'll be popping bottles. If not, we'll be back tomorrow night if the Giants get through. So 3 errors for the Giants tonight, which is really the tail of the tape as to why it's 2-0. But first pitch, Stevenson, 1-2 count, shoots one out for Tim Cannell, makes the catch. So Stevenson and Owen Pilcher for the first time.
Now going to right field, number 6, Owen Pilcher.
Big swing and a miss there. Matt Kennelly's changing things up. He was working a little slower last inning. He's working a little quicker this inning. I think that's what he's doing a good job of keeping the Giants hitters off balance and at bay.
I remember talking about Kennelly once when he was pitching as well, and he was pitching the Heat, of course, and also for the Braves. And I remember him just telling me that he pitched the way that he hated pitchers pitching to him as a hitter. So he was, he'd either take a delay where he needed a delay, or quick as he's working, working fast now, so the pitch clock wouldn't bother Matt Kennelly. But he was always like, I hated guys who worked really fast when he was, especially when he was playing in the Braves organization as well. As in the Atlanta Braves organization, he would. So when he started pitching, he was just like, I'm going to pitch the way that I hate being pitched to. He hates being pitched to. Maybe lots of guys hate getting pitched to it as well. So,
well, I think it's such a great thing. I mean, sometimes you see guys just fall into the rhythm, and this is what they do, and they don't change things. And we were talking about it the other night. Tucker Smith has such good stuff, but everybody wants to stay at the back of the box. And the one kind of thing is a lot of Tucker's stuff, if you look at it, is late breaking stuff.
Yeah.
So if you moved up in the box, yes, you'd shorten your reaction time a little bit, but it would almost be like everything's a fastball because you might be getting it before it hits its breaking point.
Riley shoots one up and should be playable and making the catch. Jack Rigdon and the Giants head to the home half of the third here at Empire Ballpark. Harcher State League Championship Series. 2-0 Braves over the Giants. Back for more after this.
Strikes 2.
My name's Derek Bird and I'm the Group General Manager for Harcher. Baseball WA and Harcher, that relationship began with myself being a baseballer and being very much a club person. My kids are club people, and they were just relationships that have been fostered over the last decade or so, and the opportunity arose to get involved with Baseball WA at a higher level, and we're using that as a vehicle to work back into the community through Clubland. So sponsorship is important to Harcher because of the staff we employ and the roles that they play in their own communities. We feel that this is a way that we can connect back with not only our staff but with our customers. Volunteer sports are generally run on the breadline, and they need support and they need some additional resource for them to be viable and for them to be successful, and we feel that we can play that role not only from a sponsorship point of view, but also a supply of product point of view. The sporting club route is a really beneficial route for our business because we can touch so many parts of the role that they play. Most of their revenue is generated through the canteen and the bar and the kitchen. These sporting clubs are volunteer organisations. They need a little bit of help, and we can provide that.
Home half of the third here. Braves enjoying 2-0 lead. Sam Kennelly will lead things off. And Sam Kennelly, Kevin Clark, Matt Kennelly. Tom Bailey will continue his work on the bump for the Giants. Paul Morgan's by name. Dee Bolero alongside me. So Bailey, even though it's 2-0, none of those runs are earned as 3 errors have gone to the Giants. Sam Kennelly, not sure if he'll come in and close tonight.
I think it'll depend on the closeness of the game.
So, of course, Sam Kennelly shoots one up, but Riley in center makes the catch, one down. Kevin Clark now. So 47 pitches for Tom Bailey so far. This is a solid job. He's just errors have hurt. To have you along tonight. It's Friday night baseball, the last Friday night of the season. Beautiful night out here. So if you're around, come and check it out for the last little bit of time still. It's Clark draws a walk. Matt Kennelly in now, and as I mentioned, another big. So we've got plenty going on this weekend as well. Action at UWA on Sunday, and there at McGillivray. Park as well. UWA, you have C grade with the Malcolmos and Rockingham. Kicks off at 11, but before that, it's the Women's League Wanneroo and Braves at 9. And that big B grade matchup at 10 a.m. it is. One shot up. Matt Kennelly, and then foul territory. Jones makes the catch. Two down, Jeff Kerr. Throws and Kurtz catches that one at the knees. One count. That's a nice pitch from Tom Bailey. So as mentioned, gets in that groove, Tom Bailey, and hard man to stop. Shot down to the Baseball WA Museum. Of course, great additions to the Baseball WA Museum as well, with all the Hall of Famers starting to sign balls. Of course, good news, Peter Moylan inducted into the Baseball WA Hall of Fame. It's the awards night on Tuesday night. So got him. We'll talk more about the Hall of Fame and Peter Moylan on the other side of this break as we're through 3 complete. It's the Braves 2, Giants 0. Back for more right after this.
Hey, Dad. Can I have some?
No, love.
Good call, Dad.
It's easier to say no when we all say no.
Nexus Airlines, an airline dedicated to connecting regional Western Australia and beyond. From the Northern Territory and Kimberley, right down through the Pilbara and Min West and onto the vibrant streets of Perth City, Nexus Airlines connects us all. Connecting you to family, to work, or a well-deserved break. Nexus Airlines, connecting us.
Looking up to the Giants in the top of the fourth. This is left fielder, number 9, Ethan Cooper.
Welcome back to Empire Ballpark. 4th inning. It's the Braves 2-0 over the Giants. First pitch, charging it.
A little bit of trouble.
Kennelly will catch Ethan Cooper. So job for the Giants. Ethan Cooper, Byron Armstrong, Ben King. Tell you what, if you are around this park, I was sampling the butter chicken that they sell downstairs. Very good.
One of the better ones around.
I know.
Wish you could have it down to a few more Friday night ball games now, don't you?
Next season, but yeah. So if the Giants get up tonight, get here tomorrow because food's good. Shut up, Josh Kelly's got around the room there. Into the Braves dugout. Back down, Sam Kennelly backhands it, throws across to his brother. Armstrong is retired.
Now designated hitter, number 55, Ben King.
Ben King now, the DH for the Giants. It's been your favourite Friday night game, Geezer, this season. Of course, Paul Persick, big shout out to Paul Persick as well, done a great job. That one's charged out and the field is Kerr. That's the catch.
I actually think the elimination final between Perth and Big Park was a really good ball game. Really enjoyed that one.
Well, we'll head to the home half of the 4th, 2-0. Braves lead this one over the Giants. Harcher, grand final, game number 2. Back for more after this.
Good Sports provides a great deal of assistance to all associations.
We're extremely lucky that we've got an organisation like Good Sports that provide us with the education to implement the right policies.
The guidelines and resources that are available to us free of charge on the website are fantastic, easy to navigate, amazing to use, an excellent source of information for our members and our volunteers.
Good Sports has been great because they've been able to provide us a guideline to follow, and it's been a lot easier rather than setting something up from scratch. We've also been able to promote our club and get new members in and sponsors, and to know that we're doing the best we can for the community.
The legal requirements to operate a sporting association are many and varied. Good Sports provides simple, straightforward procedures to ensure that we comply with those obligations.
One of the fourth here at Empire Ballpark, Harcher, State League Grand Final game number 2. Josh Kennelly leading things off. Josh Kennelly, Jack Rigdon back to the top of the card for Joel Beaches for the Braves, who enjoy a 2-0 lead over the Giants. Tom Bailey continue his night. First pitch, JKC's.
A little bit hard done there. I mean, obviously trailing 2 runs, easily could have been out of that inning and not given up anything. So throwing a really good ball game here and just let down a little bit defensively.
Yeah, no earned runs for Tom Bailey of the 2. Coming off errors. Swing and miss from Josh Kennelly. Struck out at his last time up. Did JK as Bailey gets a little piece of that one. One-two pitch. Fouled off to that baseball WA Museum. As I mentioned last time, of course, Peter Moylan's name entered into the Baseball WA Hall of Fame Tuesday night. Is the awards night. Missing down on strikes goes Kennelly, so back to max strikeouts for Josh Kennelly without Jack Rigdon. Yeah, so Moylan will be inducted, of course, long-time South Perth Cub. Of course, spent some time with Perth Heat and the Atlanta Braves, and LA Dodgers, and the Kansas City Royals, and Team Australia, and on and on and on. And of course, can't be here for his acceptance speech, but I actually got to catch up with him yesterday morning to do a little pre-record for the award ceremony, and just a great opportunity to talk to a Hall of Famer and some good tales and good stories, and certainly a worthy recipient of the Hall of Fame honours.
We're going to be hit by a pitch there. Slow walk down to first.
It's on the count for Beaches. They talked a lot about guys at Baseball WA, guys like Don Kyle and guys like Rod Drew and Jason Hewitt, and guys down in South Perth that really helped Moylan kind of get to the next level as well. And now I was very envious. He had a great little setup, his little home studio, and he gets to do the pre and post game for the Atlanta Braves as well. So not a bad gig.
Not at all.
Playing flies in from right field. Beaches got him making a run last time up, did Joel Beaches. So those awards, as mentioned Tuesday night, it's a good night. Hopefully as many people as we can there. Celebrate the incredible achievements this season across all the Harcher leagues. Rigdon was off to the races, and the hit and run was in play, but Beaches fouled that one off.
I was just kind of thinking, if I was Joel, I was wanting to hit it right down the right field line, and with his speed, be looking at the extra bases. And whether the hit and run was called, there was that big hole because Dawson had drifted back closer to the bag. He's now playing a little bit, not quite as per his normal, but a little bit closer to that. Ball fouled off down the right field line.
Good crowd, of course, the right field filled up with the Braves faithful. Third base side, and the Giants. Not many needing shade tonight. Beautiful night though, just no breeze. Perfect night. Oh, that's a good pickoff. Oh, I thought he got him. That was a nice move from Tom Bailey. For Jones, thought he just got Rigdon, but first base umpire right there, closer than I am.
I think that might have even been Brett Robson.
Yeah. Straight down the throat of Pilcher. That's like Brett Robson. It's like Chris Rapley at second.
I think you're correct. Peter Bauer is
third.
third.
Ben Stone behind the plate.
I think so, yeah.
Can't taking his mask off, so I can't tell you, but Brett Robson, of course, best in the country. This is smart, but everything goes. It throws. So, oh, that's a nice throw in the end. Boy, they got him. What a throw from King. Armstrong gets the tag, and it didn't look likely as he got a great jump, Rigdon, but the throw was on the money. Boy, that's nice. So that'll get the Giants off the field and maybe give them a little spring in their step. We're through 4 complete here at Empire Ballpark, 2-0. Braves leading. Back for more after this.
You know, my dad always said, you are what you repeatedly do. You don't have to have all the talent in the world to be a great athlete. It's all about the hustle. I've come so far. A baseball player works 365 days out of the year. It's not 170 games and then they're done. It's that grind you got inside of you to not want to fail.
Courtney Jones to lead things off for the Braves. sorry, for the Giants, should I say. Matt Kennelly to continue his fine work for the Braves who enjoy a 2-run lead here as we head to the top of the 5th. Harcher, State League Championship baseball. Game number 2, best of 3 series. Braves got 1-0 advantage in the series. Metronet station at Giza?
Not yet. Some of the works that we've done on the rails are pretty impressive. You get the chance, and you live up Wembley Way, but continue past the train line there and go to the Oak Street station or the Carlisle one. It looks like the LA freeway overpasses are being put up where the train. So they're raising the whole train line and.
The game changes for baseball out here when that pop off the train and take the steps to the ballpark.
Truly have an express route here. Great view there from the camera. Getting the view that Jack Rickman was going to get up into the lights. And camped out under that one for the first out.
Retired, Dawson Summers now. Keenan waits behind him.
It's good to see that even our front row screens cameramen are learning the game and starting to be able to track those balls that are hit out their way.
Great job, front row screens. Of course, plenty of things coming up in the world of. I'll have some waffle will be kicking off. Well, the WAFLW has already started. WAFL starts next week, I want to say. So there'll be plenty of action from the front row screens, guys, on streamer and various other platforms.
Look there as Matt Kennelly receives the signs there from Kevin Clark.
Got it. Summers strikes out. Kennelly gives himself a little fist bump.
And you can now see the Wanneroo tactic. As I said, Matt had gone slow and then it started to pick the pace up, and now they're all trying to slow him down. Actually surprised that one was not called a balk because he started the motion and Chris King asked for time and it wasn't honored that time.
Jam shot straight to Josh Kennelly, who will run across and keep running off the field. So the Braves fans get loud, and why not? They're enjoying 2-0 lead here at Empire Ballpark. Back for the home half of the 5th right after this.
I'm Jess Fitzgerald and I'm the Competition and Member Services Manager here at Baseball WA, and I run the food and beverage as well for the State League games that are run at the ballpark. So during the day there's some schools out here, so Darling Range, Aquinas, and then we run all of our programs and development, high performance program out here. So definitely one of the benefits of having Harcher involved is that we're quite a small team here at Baseball WA, and prior to the relationship we weren't offering food and beverage here at the ballpark. We didn't have anyone that was available to run around and do like ordering or anything like that. So it's been great that we've been able to find someone local, WA company that we can deal with. Then we can offer, food and beverage to everyone here that comes out to the ballpark, because before they had to bring their own everything. So one of the things that I love here is the chips, the nachos, burgers, hot dogs. That's, hot dogs is just ingrained in baseball. Yeah, so some of the main advantages of working with Harcher have been the flexibility of the delivery. So they're happy to deliver at a time that's convenient to us, and we've also got a direct contact for our ordering too. So we've been dealing with Adam directly, and he's been great. I would recommend Harcher to anyone looking for a local supplier, and then they're willing to jump on and help sponsor their club or their association, whatever they're doing, and just help grow their sports in Western Australia.
Big thank you to Harcher again. We're here for Harcher State League grand final game number 2. Nice to see Jess Fitzgerald get a bit of screen time. So they put all the competitions together. Great job at Baseball WA.
Of course, he's normally out of the button-down shirt by this time in the evening, but staying in it because he might have to give out some trophies here this evening. So he and Lockie are on the concourse.
Smybert, Kennelly, Tim and Sam due up for the Braves. Tom Bailey. 75 pitches for Bailey.
As we said a couple of innings back, Bailey gets dialed in.
Another ball, but let me hold up for Cooper. They make the catch and left.
He can carry the Giants, and he's throwing a heck of a ball game. Just let down by a few defensive miscues there from Daniel Stevenson, and now sitting as the difference of the game in those 3 errors.
Yeah, he's kind of doing exactly what he's as kind of the box would say he's as advertised, Tom Bailey. I mean, he's gone into that groove, and he can get them to. Sure, I mean that's 80 pitches now. I'm not sure if you're going to go much north of 100. So kind of.
I mean, at that point, there really is no. Well, there is no tomorrow for them if they don't win it, and even with, as you said, that distance that he's at, there's probably no tomorrow for Tom.
No. So I mean, he's probably get through 7 if he can get work quickly. Shoots that one up into the stands. Two counts. Tim Kennelly. So Bailey. Rose pitch 82, and Tim Kennelly shoots that one up, but should be playable for Riley, who steps in, takes the catch. 2 down for the Braves.
I always find that one a little bit interesting because Pilcher was, kind of camped there in the spot, standing there looking at it, and Riley's coming over and taking all the thunder.
Oh, well, as long as you get a name in the newspaper, doesn't matter. As we used to sort of always. Used to be, I mean, when newspapers are far more of a thing. They would.
About to say you might be dating yourself there, Paul.
I remember they used to. They'd put all the junior footy scores in the newspaper, and you'd always.
Yes, my last name made it.
Yeah, well, you'd always have that thought, is if you're running into goal, and you had maybe a teammate to the right, you hadn't kicked the goal, you'd always sort of go, "Oh, I could pass it, but I could get my name in the newspaper too." So.
So which one were you? Were you the one running along that never got passed to, or?
As long as I got my name in the newspaper, I was happy to share the love. So Sam Kennelly, man, who's had his name in the newspaper once or twice. Of course, most notably about, what, 12 years ago now, when he's a 16-year-old, signed with the Pittsburgh Pirates. He was the first ever guest on Talking Baseball Australia.
Oh, you are dating yourself now.
Yeah, he didn't even have his driver's license, so he had to be driven down to the studio.
Watch out, we gotta get it. Watch out.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Bailey throws.
Check swing foul.
Check swing. Cricket defensive shot to the.
Had the radio on my way to the ballpark, and they were talking. I guess one of the Adelaide guys kicked the ball, and obviously looking to kick it a long ways forwards, and
shoots out of play.
What is it, goalie side, or would it go straight off the side? So apparently it sent one 90 degrees, not the way intended. So straight out on the full and send the ball over to Geelong.
Just there at the Adelaide Oval, great over the Adelaide Oval. So start cricket over. So just doing his bit. So reset 2-2-2. Juice is wild as Sam Kennelly gets a piece of that to stay alive. Bottom of the 5th. He shoots that one up, and Armstrong is going to pull everyone off and should make the catch. Caps under, does indeed. So off go the Giants through 5 complete here at Empire Ballpark in Harcher. Grand final game number 2 is the Braves 2-0 over the Giants. Back to the 6th right after this.
Hey, Dad. Can I have some?
No, love.
Good call, Dad.
It's easier to say no when we all say no.
Nexus Airlines, an airline dedicated to connecting regional Western Australia and beyond. From the Northern Territory and Kimberley, right down through the Pilbara and Midwest and onto the vibrant streets of Perth City, Nexus Airlines connects us all. Connecting you to family, to work, or a well-deserved break. Nexus Airlines, connecting us.
Welcome back to Empire Ballpark, inning number 6. The Braves 2-0 over the Giants. Matt Kennelly continues his fine work on the bum. Stevenson, Pilcher back to the top of the card. Riley due up for the Giants. Do a die game for Wanneroo. Kennelly throws down and shot right up the middle. So nice aggressive start from Stevenson. Shoots one out to right, gets himself aboard. I believe for the first time tonight, that is the first leadoff runner that they've had, the Giants. So expect them to be aggressive now with Pilcher up. Stevenson gets the lead over at first. Kennelly throws, and Pilcher looks to lay one down, but pulls out in time. So yeah, just as we talked earlier, these two teams, great seasons for both of them. One's out the knees. So both teams enjoyed a 28. Sorry, the Giants with 28-6. Braves 26-6 on the season. Pilcher. Now he's got himself a 1-2 count, so he'll be back swinging now. I feel like this is the momentum time of the game. It's starting to get, still plenty of time, but it's starting to feel like it's getting late. Lack of opportunities, but this is the best they've had so far, the Giants. Kennelly throws in swing and a miss, foul down to those entry gates. This crowd getting a little more into it as well. I was saying to Guy before, good crowd for, you'd expect it from a grand final, but nice to see so many familiar faces down here. That pitch didn't miss by much. But it did miss.
Yeah, a few different familiar faces, and then obviously too, as you said, I think the Wanneroo batter is trying to do anything differently, just trying to not let Matt Kennelly find pace, or the same pace.
Rocketed through the old netting there, so.
New hole made, or?
Must have been. There's a lot of upgrades coming to this facility, which is very exciting. Of course, for next season, but there'll be some great works good people at Baseball WA are doing. So kind of when you look at the screen, you see that old blue shade sails. It's a lot of improvements up here, the top as well. Some more netting as well to go around. Just continuing to improve what is no doubt the best facility in the country. That's got him. Great pitch from Matt Kennelly there. Pilcher's not happy, but
not sure what he was watching.
I'm not sure. Not sure he's got much case there as Pilcher punches out. And Riley. So there'll be continued stadium works here, and all good things coming to the facility.
Talk about Nicholas Riley. We were, still a young player in that sense, but one of the better Australian outfielders. You can't necessarily say he's the best. I mean, I would still say one of the younger, up-and-coming ones, but might possibly be one of the best outfielders in the state league competition.
He's going to get past Sam Kennelly. So we talked about that infield, a couple of gremlins in there, and that one jumped over the glove of Sam Kennelly. So the Giants well and truly in business now.
Now batting is the left fielder, number 9, Ethan Cooper.
Ethan Cooper now, an opportunity. So nice part of the lineup for the Giants as well. You got Armstrong waiting on deck and then King. So
this is the meat of their lineup. This is where they need to have their guys come through and put something on the board. And I was looking at you and I go, I'm almost kicking myself because I said it'd be a 2-1, 3-2 ball game, Paul, and I don't want to sound too prophetic, but
well, maybe you knew it could be your off-season geezer. Maybe he's reading tarot cards or something, telling people's fortunes down at the Canning Vale markets.
I don't know let's go that far, but
2-0 count, so you kind of don't necessarily want to say it's time to cue up the Elvis and it's now or never, but
I don't think you have too much longer to wait.
I think you'd be dusting off the album. He's going to go down to Josh Kennelly. They'll go for 2. They get on at second and throw. Time's
I think they're going to call a foul off the.
Foul, okay.
I'm not really sure how, because I don't think that was a foul ball. at all, but I think Ben Stone was saying he hit the runner coming out.
So, well, the double play would have got him off the field. Jeff Dyer looking to come out and have a chat to Ben Stone, but yeah, my eyes were up, but I did hear the foul calls.
I had the pole just enough in the way to get him coming out of the box, but I didn't think it caught his foot. But Ben Stone called it right away, so.
But Cooper kind of laboured up the line. That one's going to get past Kennelly. That should score a run. It also gets past Beaches as well. Throw comes in, but got him. So they sent the runner. The speed wasn't there. A heck of a throw from Rigdon. Ends up getting Stevenson.
Reminiscent of last year, the last play of the game with Boyarski sliding into.
The throw from left from Josh Kennelly. That won the championship, but boy, that was. I thought he was going to get there easily, but.
When it got through the hole, but I didn't think it was deep enough to score him. I was really surprised to see him saying, I know you're in a pressure situation, but man, hard call.
Byron Armstrong, they can still do damage here at the Giants, but Matt Kennelly is such a fierce competitor on the bump. You just kind of feel like he'll be up and about if you can get out of this.
I thought he was about to hit into not the same double play, but it would have been the same, 3-6, 3 or 1 double play, but it was almost the same out, except just a little bit further into the hole, but just out of the reach of Josh Kennelly.
Went straight over Kennelly, over Beaches, and said Rigdon on the money throw, and Riley on second, Cooper on first. Armstrong in the box. Fouls that one off, so yeah, Matt Kennelly one good pitch away from getting out of it. 1-2. Pitch number 79 coming up, and a big one for Matt Kennelly. He stares back at second, delivers, and Armstrong gets a bit out of the old BG swing, staying alive. So Clark and Kennelly just getting on the same page. Breeze has picked up a little bit, just looking at the flags out there in left center, sort of starting to blow in a little. Kind of blow from left to right. He throws and got him. Got him. At the knees, throws Armstrong. That is big time pitching from Matt Kennelly. We'll head to the home half of the sixth here, Harcher, grand final game number 2. Braves 2-0. Back for more after this.
Good Sports provides a great deal of assistance to all associations.
We're extremely lucky that we've got an organisation like Good Sports that provide us with the education to implement the right policies.
The guidelines and resources that are available to us free of charge on the website are fantastic. Easy to navigate, amazing to use, an excellent source of information for our members and our volunteers.
Good Sports has been great because they've been able to provide us a guideline to follow, and it's been a lot easier rather than setting something up from scratch. We've also been able to promote our club and get new members in and sponsors, and to know that we're doing the best we can for the community.
The legal requirements to operate a sporting association are many and varied. Good Sports provides simple, straightforward procedures to ensure that we comply with those obligations.
Welcome back to Empire Ballpark, game number 2 of this Harcher Grand Final Series for the Braves and the Wanneroo Giants. And Matt Kelly and the Braves got themselves out of a jam there, and is that going to set them up for the rest of this game? We head to the final 6. Kevin Clark will lead things off. Kevin Clark, Matt Kelly, Jeff Kerr.
It's the difference to me falls in. I think sometimes you can get this in, Canelli, so then we're talking about is he going to close, is he not?
Yep.
I would almost say you have a better chance at getting to their bullpen than maybe you have necessarily their starters, but it does depend how long they're going to.
Clark, what a catch! Armstrong. Byron Armstrong, a little gem there.
And that's why he played under 18 for Team Australia. That's why the Heat took interest in him. Phenomenal infielder. Just finishing out.
Boy, he saved something. But, ended up, depending on that ball lands, I mean, I don't think Clark gets the second, but
keeps the runner off the base paths and potentially keeps the score where it is.
Kelly shoots one up, and that first pitch he sees will go down Riley's throat to center, so 2 quick outs. Tom Bailey, which is used because count is, just look to my left, and the bit of action in the Giants' pen at the moment.
I'll tell you what, I'm glad to see Nicholas Riley. He got the hit the last inning. He did well in the base pass, but ranging in the outfield, he's had a good game this evening, but he had a hard collision against the center field fence towards the end of the ball game on Wednesday night. So good to see him up and about and moving well.
Well down the pin right there. Final catch, and one of the players has got one straight on the knee down the pin, so he's limping off now. So curve. Up at ease. That's going to be okay. I think that's going to tail away, and good stuff from Pilcher. So Pilcher closes the gap there, and now for a 6 completes. Off to the 7th we go. Harcher Grand Final game number 2 here in the NCAA State League. Braves still enjoy a 2-0 lead. Back to the 7th right off this.
You know, my dad always said, you are what you repeatedly do. You don't have to have all the talent in the world to be a great athlete. It's all about the hustle. I've come so far. A baseball player works 365 days out of the year. It's not 170 games and then they're done. It's that grind you got inside of you to not want to fail.
Back to Empire Ballpark, top of the 7th. Thanks to our friends from Diamond Fitness on the last ad break as well, of course. White and the crew. It's the Diamond Fitness facility here at the ballpark, and also there in Osborne Park. So, former staffer, now Oakland Athletic, BJ Cook, he was spent his summer this year at Diamond, just trying to get a bit bigger for the Oakland season, managed to do that, so good to track his progress this year with the Athletics. So if you're thinking you want to keep in shape for winter, see the good people at Diamond Fitness.
Johnny Ogilvy is your man.
Johnny is. Johnny's done a lot with the Perth Demons in the WAFL, which Diamond do a lot of work with. Ben King, Courtney Jones, Dawson Summers. So Kelly is at 85 pitches. Bailey just about to enter into triple digits. Two strikes. Pitches and swings and got it. Strikeout number 7 tonight from Matt Kennelly.
Now batting in first base, the number 11, Courtney Jones.
Courtney Jones. 2 tonight, Courtney. Pitch. Come back. Jones and Summers. Shoots that one foul.
I say I'm wrong, but I think I see a bat in Jacob Sandich's hand.
From chances of Dawson Summers coming in now, but draws the walk, Courtney Jones.
I think after Santich is Chris King, or sorry, after Summers is Chris King, yeah, which was catcher, and Santich was the one who was injured on Wednesday night, but see him getting loose right now.
Yeah, so it's Chris King coming out of the game. Dawson Summers. So we get to see a double play ball turn, but first signs of bullpen activity for the Braves. Heck of a pitching duel between both these guys. Remember, both those runs are not earned from Tom Bailey, so both starters have been phenomenal. A double play ball here as they get one, flick across, and get the second. No, not in time. So sort of the throw in the end from Beaches. He took a bit of a hit at the same time. So
I think he held on to it a little bit too long. He didn't step across the bag to clear it either, and he knew the runner was coming in hard and almost kind of waited to absorb the contact with the throw. So
Santich comes into the game. So Santich will replace the catcher, Chris King.
So Santich, normally their everyday catcher, got a little niggle, but Giants looking for any offensive output that they can produce.
Just about hit the Braves tonight. So when you look at these two starters, I mean, going into, Tom Bailey's 6 innings pitched, 2 hits, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts, none of those runs earned. Kelly with the 7 strikeouts, 1 walk, 4 hits.
And 6 2/3 at the moment. You know, and unfortunately too, I mean, Wanneroo was looking to score that run an inning or 2 ago, and Rigdon's great throw home. They threw out Daniel Stevenson, and of course,
got him. So Matt Kennelly gets strikeout number 8. Stretch time in the West. Braves 2-0. Back for more after this. Harcher State League Grand Finals game number 2. It's the Braves 2, Giants nothing.
My name's Greg Elliott. I'm the president of the Wanneroo Giants Baseball Club. I've been around the club for 30-something years now. I've been the president for 5 years and involved in the committee, I guess, for 15 years. The Wanneroo Giants have had quite a long relationship with Harcher now, through the general manager of Harcher being a part of the baseball club, set up quite a good relationship in regards to buying all our products for our canteen and our cleaning products over a number of years now. Harcher are a major sponsor of the baseball club. They help us out in regards to everything we order with our sponsorship. Sponsorship to any sporting club is a major part of a club, and Harcher being a major sponsor for us really helps us in the community. Harcher makes our lives a lot easier, not having to chase around products through the supermarkets. It's all delivered on time and we get exactly what we order when we need it. I'd recommend Harcher to any sporting or community club. As a company, they help us out with everything we need. Everything is here on time and we get exactly what we order.
Braves 2-0 over Wanneroo Giants here as we just had stretch time here in the West. So bottom of the 7th now. Cornwall and Giebel bringing you Harcher Grand Final game number 2 of the 3 series. We play tomorrow night if the Giants can find a way to get back into this one. Other opportunities, most notably they really had a good opportunity there, but it'll be Josh Kennelly leading things off. It'll be Kennelly, Rigdon, and back to the top of the card for Beaches. I imagine, you'd think, one should never assume, but a little bit of action going on in the Giants' pen, and we'd imagine this will be the last one from Bailey, though that helps him. First pitch outs is going back, but dropped the catch in the end. So going back to make the catch was Summers. It's come off him now. Josh Kennelly's got himself found himself in third base. So I kind of, as the ball popped up, I saw him going back and just kind of got in that really awkward, just almost too many steps back, and just kind of got back, and then came off his
on the
shoulder in the end. So he just looked like just looked at the very end that he just kind of almost run too far backwards and lost sight of the ball. And well, Josh Kennelly, who popped one up straight away, now finds himself on third base. So errors kill the Giants is the story of the night, and that's a hard one as that one's going to get past. He's going to score a run. So Rigdon knocks one up the middle. Josh Kennelly comes home to score. And the Braves.
That one might be the dagger to the heart.
They're 6 outs away from holding on to the trophy. As you say, that's
Giants infield playing in and just out of the range of Byron Armstrong.
Into triple figures now, Tom Bailey. You got to feel for Bailey when they're down 3-0. Yeah, none of those runs are earned. He's throwing a heck of a game, Tom Bailey, and 4 errors for the Giants, and they've all been costly. Three starts me out as Beaches. Shoots one up out to right, and Pilcher should play out there, and does.
Now batting the shortstop, number 4, James Smith.
Smith.
All right, I've been waiting to be corrected on it.
He gave me bad information.
Well, that's what I was given. We'll go with one of the umpires that's maybe talked to him throughout the season. So.
Nice pitch from Bailey up and ease. Both teams have 4 hits. The difference is the Braves have 3 runs. Snibbit. Behind him with Tim Kennelly, Sam Kennelly. Yeah, Tom Bailey's pitched to Jem. Straight to Jones. In front of him and retiring. Tim Kennelly up now for the Braves. In scoring position.
Now batting is center fielder, number 23, Tim Kennelly.
Tim Kennelly has Rigdon at second. Rigdon drove in Josh Kennelly to get the run here in the bottom of the 7th. Tim Kennelly, so TK will head down to first and Sam Kennelly will take over.
I think that might be all for Tom.
There's been plenty of action in the pen, so Tom Bailey though, 106 pitches for Tom Bailey, but he has done absolutely everything to give the Giants the opportunity tonight. Book's still open, but 6 2/3 innings, 4 hits, 3 walks and 4 strikeouts, no earned runs for Tom Bailey. Exits, but tip of the cap to you, Tom Bailey. Superb outing. As said, he's deserves better than what he's got, really.
You know, nothing to hang your head upon there. I mean, realistically, you threw a 0-0 ball game. Let down a little bit by some defensive miscues, and sometimes that happens. But a heck of a game there by Tom Bailey, and certainly did everything to keep his team in it.
They'll continue for...
I think number 9, if that is the case, is that Ethan Cooper?
Ethan 8 on the bump first.
Attention, please. Pitching change to order of 9, now on right hand.
Fraser Bryce on the bump now for Fraser Bryce for the Giants. How did Fraser Bryce go this season, you ask? Well, I'll tell you, 62 and 2/3 innings. 11-0 record for Fraser and Bryce this year as well, a 2.15 ERA. Along the season, struck out 41 as well, so 11-0 record. You're pretty happy with that.
Yeah, I almost kind of wonder why you didn't throw him. Obviously, that's hard saying that one when Tom Bailey's done what he's done.
I gotta say, I don't think anyone's going to throw better than Tom Bailey did tonight.
And that just kind of goes to the credit of the phenomenal season that Wanneroo did have, and probably the pitching depth that they have too, because obviously Tom Bailey was lost a little bit to heat games. Fraser Bryce, he's kind of a youngster in that heat futures one.
Fraser Bryce, Jacob Meyer throw a fair bit. Tom Bailey, obviously, Rob Sorensen as well, Jay Bullingham even, and Callum Shipp.
And we saw Callum Shipp the other night. We saw Myers the other night. He was the one that was kind of rocked early, and we saw Bullingham against the Big Park Reds in the elimination final. And I kind of thought they would go to Bullingham, and I'd forgotten they had Fraser Bryce. It's hard to say that when you're 11-0, but.
Kind of a big swing there. Nothing. Braves leading. Bottom of the 7th. They scored one here. Kelly shoots that one up. I think it's going to go over the fence. So it's going to swing back in, actually. It's a good catch in the end from Stevenson. Doesn't look like it was going to go out, but kind of almost got pushed back in. So
did push it back in a little bit, yep.
So through 7 complete here at Empire Ballpark. 3-0 Braves over the Giants. Back for more after this.
Hey, Dad. Can I have some?
No, love.
Good call, Dad.
It's easier to say no when we all say no.
Nexus Airlines, an airline dedicated to connecting regional Western Australia and beyond. From the Northern Territory and Kimberley, right down through the Pilbara and Midwest and onto the vibrant streets of Perth City, Nexus Airlines connects us all. Connecting you to family, to work, or a well-deserved break. Nexus Airlines, connecting us.
Top of the 8th here, Empire Ballpark. Harcher game number 2 in the Grand Final Series. Braves 3-0. Matt Kennelly continues his fine work with Daniel Stevenson, Owen Pilcher and Nicholas Riley due up for the Giants, who are running out of room now. 6 outs to play with. As the Braves are going back to back. So pitch number 100 for Matt Kennelly. Lefty warming up in the pen now, the Braves.
Can't quite make out who it is.
Like it's Dan Schmidt.
I was going to say I thought the late kick was, but it didn't look like his.
Doesn't look tall enough for Dan Schmidt though, but we'll, got some eagle eyes down there. Foul off again, so staying in the fight here, Stevenson.
Ladies and gentlemen, please turn all our balls to the near right of the house. Thank you.
Stevenson gets up, but Tim Kennelly should come in and make the catch, and he does. One down, good. Great camera work there from centre field camera.
Taking pride in what he's doing tonight.
Yeah, no, take a bow, centre field camera. That's some good tracking. So Owen Pilcher.
If you had the 3D glasses, it might be coming into your screen at home.
Yeah. Just Google and Apple and all those guys with their vision glasses that they want to kind of use to sit at the baseball game and have those on and watch stats flying at you.
You managed to check that out yet or no?
No, not me. Would be cool as that one shot out to Rigdon, makes the catch. So 4 outs to play with. So Braves 4 outs away now. And yes, for all those at home, I'll probably count down every out until.
Well, I would normally say don't do that one, but the Chicago Cubs are not playing, so I don't have a horse in the race here. So.
They're all the next sort of Wednesday-ish. Wednesday, Thursday-ish.
Sounds about right. Easter weekend will be kickoff of opening season for everybody, not named the Dodgers and
Padres. Matt Kennelly throws and it's foul.
Of course, they trialed some different things in spring training. There's something going on in the Grapefruit League that you could bring up hitters at any point in time or something, or
this pitch comes in and bounces. I'll be honest, I actually haven't paid a lot of attention to spring training this year. I paid probably the least amount of attention I've ever paid to spring training. It's always, there's so many 1 a.m. games here. And
I think I managed to catch the headlines because then they were trying to do the Jackson Holiday against Paul Skeens was one of the kind of big promotions of it.
Counts full here.
As the
Nick Riley.
2 most recent #1 draft picks going up against each other.
It's going to be Travis Bazzana, #1 draft pick, which will be some kind
keeps
of
up the numbers that he's doing. I wouldn't be surprised. I think I said my outlook was top 5 for him, possibly.
It's a hard hit ball. That's a well hit ball. That's going back. That's deep. That's on the track. Just on the wall, though. Catch isn't made by Kerr, but keeps it in there. So Riley gets himself a double. He was probably a metre away from getting that out of there, but crashed in that north side rentals sign and gets himself a double. And well, there's life in the Giants. I think this could be it for Matt Kennelly, but Jeff Dyer on the top step, and now he's coming in. So Matty Kennelly throws the ball into the glove.
I think you might talk to him first.
Yeah, I don't think that there's no one's really ready. I think we're slowing down here to. I think it's going to have a little chat, but it doesn't. The man in the pen warming up is sort of just standing there. But I think he'd give Matt Kennelly, he's going to give it to him. So back Back the man who's done so well for you.
Back him in, and I think Matt turned to say something to Sam, and I think Sam was kind of laughing, like, I'm not ready to turn it over to me yet.
Yeah. So 116 pitches for Matt Kennelly. Riley on second, Cooper in the box, and it's on that little insurance run that the Braves collected. Can they have the tying run for Byron Armstrong? Make life interesting. That call, but Ben Stone said no. So 3-1. Imagine if you it's the walkies. I think we'd probably see Jeff Dye come back out, but the strike call. The count goes full. Top of the 8th. Braves up by 3. 2 down. Count full. Kennelly an opportunity to send the team to the 9th.
Got to be giving him a fastball.
Hold on. That's good tracking too. Great work from the camera crew. Love it. Repeat. Riley remains at second. Keep it a 3-2. Kennelly pitches, and that one's banged up the middle, but Beaches is going to be there. He's going to throw across to Josh Kennelly in time. Matt Kennelly, take a bow, sir. Outstanding stuff from Matt Kennelly. Head to the home half of the 8th here. Empire Ballpark, Harcher State League Grand Final, game number 2. Braves 3, Giants 0. Back for more after this.
Good Sports provides a great deal of assistance to all associations.
We're extremely lucky that we've got an organisation like Good Sports that provide us with the education to implement the right policies.
The guidelines and resources that are available to us free of charge on the website are fantastic. Easy to navigate, amazing to use, an excellent source of information for our members and our volunteers.
Good Sports has been great because they've been able to provide us a guideline to follow, and it's been a lot easier rather than setting something up from scratch. We've also been able to promote our club and get new members in and sponsors, and to know that we're doing the best we can for the community.
The legal requirements to operate a sporting association are many and varied. Good Sports provides simple, straightforward procedures to ensure that we comply with those obligations.
Back to Empire Ballpark, bottom of the 8th here. Braves 3 outs away from back-to-back. Want to add a couple more runs here. Rice on the bump for the Giants.
Fisher Bryce working the off-speed stuff. Get Kevin Clark to chase after it. So he gets 3 curveballs in a row that I've seen. So
Kevin Clark, Matt Kennelly, Jeff Kerr. He's going to get past Stevenson, jump up into Armstrong's glove. So Armstrong got it, but
he didn't do much with it.
It was actually a heck of a stop because the same result would happen, but kind of flipped the ball up there. Handy glove work, but Clark goes to first. Matt Kennelly comes in. Matt Kennelly, hard hit liner. That's going to be okay. It's going to bounce down in front of Pilcher. Scorched along, and Braves, as I said, they're in business.
It was a hard ball to read off the bat. I knew it was a laser beam, but I couldn't tell if Pilcher had a beat on it or not.
Pilcher actually did a really good job in the end, because that could have overcommitted himself, and that could have been in the corner.
And if that one gets past him, I think, well, that probably is the game over, because Kevin Clark scores if that one got past him.
4 becomes very hard. 3 is already difficult.
Great front edge.
That is perfect. He's going to beat that out as well. Bases loaded for the Braves. That was a perfect. Boy, that is a bunt that is
a textbook bunt there. Perfect. The one thing we talk about when you're getting that bunt down, don't let it be right back to the pitcher. He got that one perfectly down the base path, and it managed to trickle just enough away from the catcher, not enough down to the pitcher, and the third baseman seems not able to make a play to get Jeff Kerr at 1.
Josh Kennelly now has an opportunity. Bases loaded, nobody out. Big opportunity to have the back-to-back. Of course, Josh Kennelly, if you wind back the clock, was the man that was playing left field in the championship game, Game 3 last year, and got that throw on the money. As you said earlier, get Boyarski at the plate to win the title. And that one's, what a catch! Boy, Armstrong again. Couple of gems from Armstrong tonight, and that one has saved 2 runs at least.
What a play there by Byron. That was one of the reasons why I was so excited. I've seen him be able to do these plays the last couple of years, growing up at different times through baseball WA system, through the Team Australia system, and to see him get the opportunity with the Heat this season, that's one of the reasons why I was excited.
Yeah, that was pretty, as I said. Clark scores and possibly Matt Kennelly scores as well if that gets past Armstrong, but stay at 3-0. Go for Jack Rigdon. He's had a good game, Rigdon. 1 for 2. Had that impressive throw to get runner out get Stevenson out at home. Infield drawn in, pitch comes in. Rigdon big swing and swings all the way around. It looks like
he fell off his. I know he swung and he swung all the way around, but I heard a really loud thump.
I noticed it was between the ankle a bit, but Ben Stone gives him the gentleman's timeout. Catch some stuff, but so Rigdon still bases loaded for the Braves, just 1 down. Get the double play ball here. They're going to get the out at home, and that's all they're going to get. So Clark retired at home. Almost had the opportunity to get Rigdon as well, but
yeah, I was even almost surprised not to see it go 4-6-3 double play to try to get out. But I guess sometimes you got to be sure of yourself. Get that. He may have just not felt the handle right for the hard throws. And
circle again, circle Byron Armstrong here. That incredible catch that has kept the Giants in it. Got Beaches, anything through the infield, will score 2 now with Speedy Kerr at seconds. Could even clear the base path. Rigdon's got to be speed as well.
Depending where it ends up, yep.
Bryce has done a good job here. Navigating himself out of early trouble. Good swing and 1 ball, 2 strikes.
One thing Frazier has going for him too, I think Joel is a little bit more of a free swinger, so he's not afraid to chase after something and case in point right there. Like, there wasn't much of a strike, and Joel went after that one.
He's got an opportunity there. It's going to get through off the lip as well. Run will score. 2 runs will score. The throw comes in, but it's not going to be in time. Sliding is Kerr. Beaches comes up big time. Braves 5-0. Got it through that little hole. Took a hop off the lip. 5-0. Bottom of the 8th is a huge deposit on a back-to-back championship gig.
Yeah, and as we said, that hit might be, you know, that 1 run lasting might have been the dagger. This one should ice it in terms of Braves being 3 outs away, but 5 runs is a lot to ask when Wanneroo has only got 2 from Wednesday night and hasn't scored anything yet tonight. But they've had opportunities, haven't made the most.
That's that running from Beaches. He heads straight to second. 2 down, of course. Smybert box. Tim Kennelly waits behind him. 5-0 Braves. Scored 2 in the bottom of the 2nd. 1 in the bottom of the 7th and 2 in the bottom of the 8th. 5 runs from 8 hits.
You know, it was just an inning ago. They'd only had 4 hits for the ball game.
Yeah, so they're string it together now, and someone's going to go straight to Summers. Summers will throw across in time to Jones. Well, the equation is this: we're going to head to the 9th. Braves 3 outs away from winning the championship. Wanneroo either got to score 5 to get the Braves batting in, or score 6 to put the pressure on. We'll see what happens on the other side of this break on Harcher, grand final game number 2. Empire Ballpark. Back for more after this.
You know, my dad always said, you are what you repeatedly do. You don't have to have all the talent in the world to be a great athlete. It's all about the hustle. I've come so far. A baseball player works 365 days out of the year. It's not 170 games and then they're done. It's that grind you got inside of you to not want to fail.
Back to Empire Ballpark. Well, here we are, top of the 9th. The Braves Baseball Club are 3 outs away from going back-to-back. And Matt Kennelly, legend of baseball in WA, is still on the bump. Byron Armstrong, future of baseball in WA.
The old Western adage, it was the 4 horsemen. Here you have the 4 Kennellys.
Yeah.
All have played well tonight.
Dude, leadoff walk for Armstrong.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 55, Ben King.
So there'll still be, well, that'll be it for Matt Kennelly. So the book remains open, but boy, as I said, he has done something special tonight. So 8 innings pitched, 5 hits, 8 strikeouts, just the 1 walk, and over the end of Matty Kennelly's night, the Braves faithful will be up and about for him as they are, as absolutely should be. Play the Saints theme song. Good work, music man. Of course,
Well, the only
good Saints
worthwhile
fan.
thing Jeremy Dixon has done in a while.
Jeremy Dixon has come to play all of a sudden, folks.
I think it's because they removed him from the canteen and put him back up in the booth where he's had to focus on it tonight.
Here's Big Schmitty to close things out, the legend himself, Dan Schmidt. So, what a career this man has had as well, and love to see him in this situation. One of the nicest guys you'll likely meet on a ball field. The great Dan Schmidt, of course, all-time wins leader for Perth Heats.
5 hits, no runs, 2 balls, 8 strikeouts.
28 pitches in the end for Matt Kennelly, marathon effort. But the Giants are not done yet. Baseball's a strange game.
Of course, I saw his brother give him a little shoulder rub there on his way out. And I suppose that probably doesn't feel too bad right now, but come tomorrow or the next day, that
yeah, that'll be nice on it tonight. It's wind blowing in now quite a lot. So see a lot of the infield dirt starting to kick up a little bit. So the equation's simple. Big lefty Dan Schmidt has got to get himself 3 outs, and if he can navigate those 3 outs, scoring 4 runs or less, Braves are champs. Ben King Jones Summers.
not sure what King was holding off on there. I mean, that was that might be the best pitch he sees all at bat.
Schmidt now ahead of the count. Going exactly where he wants him now, Schmitty. Armstrong over at second. A little harder for him with the lefty there to get the jump he wants. Two balls, 2 strikes. One's going to hit Sam Kennelly. They might get 2 here. They get 1, and that's all they're going to get. Armstrong at second. Actually, smart stuff from Beaches just to put that ball in his back pocket.
Could have been, but I think he could have had him too. I know he wanted to make sure of that out at second because Sammy's throw went a little bit down into the dirt, but Ben King, not the most fleet of foot, was quick enough on this occasion, but I thought he still had a chance to reset and fire one. But as you said, maybe better to make sure you don't throw it away to allow the runner the 90 feet.
Oh, the safety. It's Courtney Jones now up. First pitch. Japanese. Got a season for both these 2 teams, top 2 teams. The 1 seed, the Giants, 2 seed, the Braves. Harcher State League for 23-24. And it goes. Clark's got him though, I think. He did indeed, got him. So Clark got, it was a little hesitation by King. And the hesitation killed in the end because Clark got a favourable, the ball favourably came off Jones and went back into Clark's glove. Clark got the throw to second. And now, boy, now the Braves 1 out away from back-to-back champions. The 2-1 count from Courtney Jones as Dan Schmidt winds and deals, and that's a strike for sure. So here we go. 2 balls.
Ground ball to Smithert or Sam Kennelly.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Will it be back-to-back? Schmidt throws, and that one's chopped down. Sam Kennelly gets it, throws across to his brother Josh. He's got it. Braves go back-to-back. How about that? They do it in 2, and the Braves are your champions once more. Nothing's your final. How about that? Braves 5, Wanneroo Giants nothing. And the Braves, your 2023-24 Harcher State League champions. What an effort from Matt Kennelly. Tom Bailey equally phenomenal for Wanneroo. Treated to an outstanding game of baseball tonight. But there has to be a winner, has to be a loser, and the Braves, top of the state league baseball world at the moment, Guy Belair, and boy, I think again Matt Kennelly, what a performance.
Yeah, one heck of a job there by Matt Kennelly. It was a couple years off from the game while he was living up north, or at least away from the Perth Metro competition from that standpoint, and been able to come back and almost come back with a vengeance. We talk about TK maybe finding that fountain of youth in the ABL. Matt Kennelly seems to have found it as well. And 8 strikeouts tonight. Almost, at least went out there trying to go the full distance. Decided to give the trigger and let Daniel Schmidt throw him when there was just a glimmer of hope there for the Giants. And then Daniel Schmidt came in and shut the door. Doing what we've seen him do as a long time in the all-time wins leader for the Perth Heat.
Well, the legend, that is Matt Kennelly, the legend that is Dan Schmidt. Both of those writing the name even more into the folklore of legend baseball WA. They will be awarded a championship. It's a tough night for the Giants. The errors and the killer in the end, 4 errors and some base running mishaps as well. And that's nothing to take away. As I said to you, Tom Bailey, phenomenal 62 thirds innings for Tom Bailey, 4 hits and no one runs with 4 strikeouts as well. And
one heck of a job there from Tom Bailey. Big pitchers duel between the two, and certainly did his part to keep his team in the game there, despite those 2 runs there in the second.
Yeah, had a heck of a season, the Wanneroo Giants, and no discredit. I mean, this Braves team got hot at the right time as well, and we saw that Wednesday night, the bounce got hot, and we're sent it downstairs now for the awards ceremony. Lucky Dale and Wes Fitzgerald to present the awards to your 2023-24 Harcher State League Championships.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to everyone all into the 2023-2024 Harcher State League Grand Final. Congratulations to the Wanneroo Giants and his Melbourne Braves. Fantastic team all year and a deserved place on top of that. First and foremost, I want to thank our partners in Healthway, Department of Sport and Recreation, of course Harcher is the main grants partner, of course Q for our community league, and City for our big league competition. On behalf of the rest of the players of Baseball WA, we'd also like to thank all the community members, the volunteers, tonight with numerous votes, outstanding performance on the field, 8 innings, almost shutout, man yellow. I'd like to ask the manager of Motivational, Jeff Harer, to come up. First of all, thanks for waiting for the play. To people, the sponsors and the community members of our club. First off, thank you very much on the holidays, the coaching, and the good work about coaching. We've got 2 people who do fantastic work in this holiday, Days, and Brandon Luca, those guys are real quality people who come around later, they know what they're doing, and they let us come from one from the other, that just makes my job so much easier. To my guys, that amazing young fellas, someone mentioned that I'm going to go to bring the book, someone said, "No, there's a better class than before." And do it the way we did it. We didn't make an effort to hold back to the probably done here, the way we finished, the way we hit it, and the way we played defense with presentation, which I think is simple, and you guys got the simple outstanding. So, Jordan, my boys, we're going to have a good run. If anybody wants to come up and do it, Jordan, guys, still want to come out and have a big that's right. Check the curve, let's do it. Cody Parkinson, been here for all 6 of our premierships. Josh Minelli. Another guy who's been here for all 6, Steve Minelli. Campbell Brown. Lachlan Berry. That defense has been a great acquisition back up. James Smack Pilot. Ryan Noble. Another guy who's a great acquisition back up. Fantastic announce the 2023-24 Harcher Saturday Brewers Braves National Night.
Well, there it is. Braves are the champions. Final score on this one, 5-0. Matt Kennelly wins the match winning medal for judge MVP of the grand final series and well deserved. Here they are celebrating now. Appreciate your company here all season long. I've mentioned thanks for playing those screens for all fine work we get. Shout out to Paul Person as well, doing a great job all year as well as being there. Braves are on the mound, they're celebrating. Wow, they win this one 5-0. We'll see what options on that for the regional. If not, on the weekend for all the other games as well. My name's Paul Morgan on behalf of Baseball WA. Everyone, all the production crew as well. Congratulations to the Braves and also the Giants. But they'll be back to back, and we'll be back again next year. And until then, good night for now.
Running through the last of my thoughts, standing on the edge of my child. Everything I know will be gone in a minute, and that's alright. Running through the last of my thoughts, standing on the edge of my child. Everything I know will be gone.